Quatan jungle.
With at least 2 divisions of Tarkatans. They're on the move constantly to avoid detection.
That's not far. Maybe 200 kilometers.
You know what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck. Blade out.
You have new information? From Earthrealm?
Kano talked. Gave us the details on Melina's location. She has the amulet, but she's got a lot of protection.
We will strike immediately.
Perhaps a two-pronged approach. The army will engage Melina, distract her, while this one retrieves the amulet.
Not alone. This one's coming with.
Stealth is of the essence.
Did you not hear me?
You may assist in the main strike.
Devora, we will grant their request, and I will finally be rid of Melina.
This one understands your logic, but does not reach the same conclusion. Like others, this one is not pleased with Melina as Khan, but it is not clear your crew will succeed.
That is why I invited our Zaterran friend.
Listen and join us. I know things about Melina. Her troubled rule will fall in the telling and pave the way for Quatal.
What would you know that
There they are. 3 of your fellow counselors, whispering like handmaidens. About what, I wonder?
If only you would hear our counsel. As war with Netherrealm looms, I have urged detente with Earthrealm.
And I've told you I would sooner die than treat with my father's murderers!
You refuse practical solutions to credible threats. You endanger the realm.
And sedition does not? Speak your last, before I have your tongue.
You are not Shao Kahn's true heir. She is a construct, formed in Shang Tsung's flesh pits. I saw this. Your best claim to the throne is moot.
How dare you! I succeed Shao Kahn by his decree!
Succeed him you have, but Outworld demands new leadership.
From you, Archtech fool. Kill him!
this one serves Melina no longer?
You will defend your Empress!
Our creator Shao Kahn is dead. We will serve whom we choose.
Still, you follow Melina.
Shao Kahn conquered my realm. I owe him my loyalty. I honor his will.
Alright, what's up guys? We're back again with Chapter 6 of Let's Play Mortal Kombat X. This time we're taking control of Devora, another new character introduced in Mortal Kombat 11. She belongs to a race introduced in the series called the Chitin, which is like a colonial insects that bond together to form a humanoid body. So it's like a bunch of smaller insects made together to form a body, kind of like Oogie Boogie from like Nightmare Before Christmas, if I were to like break it down to like very simple stuff. So they're originally from the Arnyek Islands. Devora's realm was conquered and annexed into Outworld by Shao Kahn at some point in history, after which she vowed to serve the Emperor in order to avoid becoming a slave. Rising in political power, Devora became the second in command and a close advisor to Shao Kahn's successor, Kotal Khan, assisting him in the civil war against Melina, which is happening in this game. She does make an appearance in Mortal Kombat 11, and we'll go over that more if I end up doing that either on this channel or on my channel. But other than that, Devora's species operate kind of like a hive survival, where like the birthplace of all the other Kaiden, like take place on there, and like there's like a queen that governs the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure she might be the queen or not. It makes sense that she would, given that we don't see any other kind, but then again, the queens normally don't do the fighting and like the others do, so it might be that. And also, in this video, I'm going to be showing you 2 different outcomes for this chapter, because this is the only one that has like kind of a split depending on if you do an action command right.
Baraka is dead. Your last ally has left you.
Take her away.
We would serve the new ruler of Outworld.
Then you serve Kotal Khan. There.
Here to surrender, traitor?
You speak of treason. This one knows you desire the throne. Why serve Melina?
I advise her. Stealing the amulet was my genius. It kills her a bit each time she uses it.
As both sides diminish, you fill the void.
Exactly my plan. A shame you will not see its fruition.
Alright, so I guess I can go over a little bit about Baraka, since we won't be seeing him anymore in this game. So even though we do get to fight against him in this chapter, as you saw, we did officially kill him canonically story-wise, so that's it for him for the rest of this game. But he does come back in Mortal Kombat 11 as an actual playable character because of the whole time travel thing going on in that one. So we'll be seeing him again. And already really gone over Rain, so there's no need to really talk about him again in this one. And we're about to, I believe we fight Tanya next. Because for some reason I don't think Cassie was able to take her out. But Baraka, his species are known as the Tarkatan, which were another resident of Outworld that got subjugated by Shao Kahn, and he follows him because of the loyalty he has to show, because, you know, he beat him fairly square in combat, so he has no choice but to follow his rule. And it was also due to Baraka's leadership with the Tarkatan that really had Shao Kahn promote him to be a general and like keep the Tarkans alive, because for the most part Tarkans seen are just like ruthless brutes with no real like terms of strategy and intuition, but Baraka's leadership corralled them to be like a military force that's Shao Kahn saw purpose in.
Your schemes end here.
Leaving without your friend, Devora? Your people believe we avoided your island out of respect for your solitary nature. We just didn't like you.
The Kaitin do prefer solitude, which I will achieve momentarily.
Alright, so Tanya, I don't know why Cassie just stood there and took it. Like, she couldn't fight that. Anyway, Tanya, so she is from Edenia. She was originally introduced as an innocent, but she was later revealed to be corrupted by the evil of Shinnok, a war spirit Shinnok, and eventually an ally to the Brotherhood of Shadow. After okay, this is talking about her thing in Deadly Alliance. Yeah, because Deadly Alliance, I think that was where the main character's name was Shurjenko, and he was on a quest, like, doing all these things for Onaga, unbeknownst to him, and, like, meeting all the other characters in the series, slowly, like, growing up and helping them, or inadvertently dooming them. And Tanya is one of the people he meets. She was innocent at the time, but she slowly gets corrupted, and that leads her to kind of this more darker, gloomy path that she's on, since nearly all Edenians absolutely hate Shao Kahn and would not side with him, period, unless they were under like some type of control, or they didn't have like any other, like, blackmail. I wouldn't say blackmail. Subjugation or mind control, really. So that's the case with Katana, Jade, and Sindel.
Now 2 Edenians will die.
I know you said you weren't friends, but you're not killing them. Head's fine, by the way.
Very well. Let us go. Step aside.
That is really disturbing.
Devora!
This one knew you would not stray far from the amulet.
You took my throne. Now you wish to steal my means of reclaiming it?
Neither was meant for you.
Who are you to say? I will take something of yours. Your life!
Alright, so best girl Melina. So she's a genetic experiment created by Shang Tsung, so I was right, it was Shang Tsung, it wasn't Quan Chi. I don't know why I thought it was him. She is one of the adopted daughters of the Outward Emperor for Shao Kahn, and one of his personal enforcers. She has also served as the antagonist throughout multiple versions of the game, mostly in this one, and in 11 as part of the DC. So she's one of DC DLC characters. I don't know why I said DC. Think about Mortal Kombat versus DC. That very, very, very awful game. So unlike Katana, Melina was actually created, well, I already said that she was created, but she was created by using Tarkatan DNA mixed in with Edenian DNA. So the reason why they did this is because Shao Kahn wanted an heir, because he got paranoid that Katana would one day like betray him and stuff like that. So he wanted to fuse the Tarkatan blood with Edenian physiology, so she can fully utilize both races' attributes in combat, boosting her incredible speed, brute strength, and nimble acrobatic prowess, and frightening carnivorous strategy matched only by Baraka that we've seen throughout the series. So instead of like how Katana is mostly like malmannered and stuff like that, Melina is very evil and sadistic.
This one will enjoy your death.
Enough of your prattle. Finish me, that I may join my father.
You do not deserve death by an emperor's hand. Instead, I give the honor to my worthy first minister. The rebellion is over.
Well, thanks for that. I know I'll never eat again. With your leave, we're gonna head back to Earthrealm. Put the amulet back where it belongs. The hell are you doing?
Earthrealm cannot be trusted to protect the amulet. It will remain with me.
The Reiko Accords require
The
that
Accords no longer concern me, but you may prove useful when Raiden comes for this.
This one deceived them. The amulet is in Kotal Khan's possession.
You can retrieve it.
He trusts no one else to transport it.
Keeping you close to the Outworld throne these many years has proven most fortuitous, Devora. They never suspected one of their own to be a disciple of our Lord.
This one lives to serve Shinnok.
You have done well. Now bring it to me.
Without delay, Quan Chi.
Master. What news from Outworld?
Shinnok will soon be freed. We make for my fortress.
Is there a problem?
Two problems.
Your wife told me I'd find you in here.
You and Vera have a nice chat?
Always. Is that a national? I haven't seen one this...
You didn't come here to discuss farm implements.
All right. I'll cut to the chase. I need your help.
My help?
I know. I don't have any right to...
You knew what I wanted.
Jackie volunteered. She came to me.
I know.
Listen, I get why you didn't want Jackie joining SF. Why you retired. I mean, if I had to live with memories of being one of Quan Chi's thugs, I would have eaten a gun a long time ago.
Well, you know Vera. She never would have allowed that. So what is it you need help with? The Outworld refugees?
Worse. Shinnok's amulet. Melina has it.
Damn.
And we've gotten word from Serena that Quan Chi has resurfaced in the Netherrealm.
He shows his face after 25 years, just as Shinnok's amulet is in play. That's not a coincidence.
That's why I need you. Your Quan Chi expertise. We wouldn't reactivate your commission. You'd be an observer.
Cage. Jax.
What is it?
Just wanted to see if maybe...
You could help close the cell? Yeah, because that worked out so well last time.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
We need you, Jax. Help me capture Quan Chi. None of us is safe if he gets near that amulet.
So where's Jackie in all this?
Outworld. With Cassie's team recovering the amulet.
She'll be fine. We expect to hear mission accomplished from them soon.
So what you guys think? Are they gonna kill us?
They would have done it by now. Unless Kotal Khan's planning on having us as guests at the Coliseum.
Well, if they don't kill us, my mother will. Me, at least.
Tough being the General's daughter?
You have no idea.
I do. My great-whatever-grandfather took down Shang Tsung. Saved Earthrealm. How often do you think that comes up at family gatherings?
That was 600 years ago.
And yet, you'd think it happened yesterday.
No pressure there.
I've trained all my life. Can fight my way out of nearly anything. But I still feel like a second-rate cage.
At least you grew up with people expecting things from you.
I thought you and your dad were best friends.
Now, he was a no-show for a long time.
I can relate.
What was that like growing up? Having an ex-revenant father?
Jen.
No, I'm asking. Couldn't have been easy.
He was just a bit overprotective. When I joined SF, Mr. Cage insisted on being the one to tell my dad. He thought it'd go smoother.
I'll never forget that day. My dad came home with a broken jaw.
All right, I got this.
You've got what exactly?
Trust me.
Away from the bars.
How'd you do that?
I overloaded his senses. It only works at short range.
Being the son of a telepath has its perks.
I didn't used to think so.